You guys might remember Ben from episode 7. He's studying to become a therapist.
I'm studying to become a therapist.
I'm Andrew, by the way.
I'm Ben.
I've run into him a few times since that episode on the street, and we've had some great conversations. It's so fun to go out and meet people and just hear their stories. Then I spotted this police officer, and I thought, let me ask him this question. How you doing, sir?
How are you?
I'm asking people a question.
Okay.
When you were a kid, when you were younger, someone might have asked you this question. What do you want to be when you grow up? But honestly, I'm not really sure that I love that question. Why? Because it subtly implies that what you become when you're finally a grown-up is what's most important. And that's just not the truth. It's the journey that builds your character, your patience, your confidence. And it's on that journey that you perhaps dare to try something new. You make mistakes, you fail, and you keep learning. Instead, we could ask them, what kind of things are you into? What do you enjoy doing right now? Do you like to read, write, do math, play music? Build things. Because when you ask that question, you're getting to the heart of something a little bit deeper, which is, what brings you fulfillment? I'm gonna circle back to that later in this video, but first, hey guys, this is week 13 of asking strangers to talk to me and share their story. Hello.
It's not Tuesday. What? Lancaster, PA.
Here we go. I've got a question for you. When you were a kid, what did you want to do when you grew up?
I wanted to dance at ballet in the Lincoln Center of New York, because my mother was a seamstress that came from Puerto Rico, and she became a seamstress. She worked with, oh my God, what was his name? Levi Simon, Jewish man, and my mother was the best seamstress in Manhattan, and she worked all over Empire State Building, these big high rises. And I said, I want to be a model, and I said, but I'm too short. And then I said, I'm gonna dance ballet.
Oh, that's
Born
awesome.
in Bronx, New York, lived there since I was 18, moved to California, and that's my story.
That's awesome. What was your mom's name?
Natalia. I have a granddaughter, is 5 years old. She's in Belize right now. Her grandparents were the owners of all the McDonald's in Lancaster.
Ooh.
Oh, she's a firecracker. Natalia Maddox. But we named after my mother. Her name right here. My mother, Natalia, my daughter Jacqueline, she just got into Millersville doing graphic design. She's got a, what do you call the t-shirt maker? Cricut.
Oh, yeah.
To make.
Yeah.
Ever since I was a kid, my mother in the Bronx, there was on Westchester Avenue in the Bronx, there would be big places that you could just order any t-shirt logo, and they would just press it. So my daughters, we gotta do that. So she's working on that right now.
Excuse me, can I ask you a question? What did you want to be when you grew up? When you were a kid?
A nurse.
A nurse?
Yeah.
And why do you think that was?
I don't know.
Did you just kind of randomly pick it, or did you know a nurse, or what do you think?
I think it's because my parents wanted me to be a nurse. That's why.
Okay.
Like now I do hair.
Why did you get into hair?
I just love to do my dolls when I was a young girl.
Oh, my girls love their
Yeah.
dolls too.
That's why I got into doing hair. My sister does hair.
So what did you want to be when you grew up?
I feel like I wanted to be an influencer when I was a kid.
An influencer?
Yeah. Like with fashion.
What made you want to be an influencer?
Wanted to be in the camera, I guess.
Is that something you still aspire to be?
Not really.
No?
No.
She's
Okay.
more like behind the scenes. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you like being behind the scenes?
Yes.
Okay. What do you like about that?
I don't have to show myself in the camera every single day.
Okay, but you like to be
Yeah, I like to be on camera.
on camera?
She's more like she directs me.
Okay. Awesome. Do you have any like big dreams or any goals that you want to achieve?
Well, I already have a hair salon,
Oh, really?
so I just
Yeah, I
wanna...
need to hair braiding.
You started your own hair salon?
Yeah, 3 years ago.
Okay.
So my dreams is to like build it to be bigger and have like more workers in the hair salon. So yeah. And
So just to keep growing.
Yeah, keep growing and make a diverse space so like everyone can try it.
Nice. Well, thank you so much. I'm Andrew.
I'm Benita.
Benita?
Yeah. And I'm Esther.
Esther?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Have a great day.
You too.
Take care. What did you want to be when you grew up, when you were a kid?
Oh, teacher.
A teacher? How about you?
A pilot.
A pilot? And are you a pilot now?
No.
No? What was it about being a pilot that was interesting to you?
Oh, the freedom.
The freedom? And you love flying still?
I have flown a little bit since then. But
Okay. And what do you do now?
I'm a retired builder.
Okay. A building career.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm also a forester. I got a degree in forestry and then went into building after doing a bunch of sailing. And so,
Sailing?
Yeah.
What an interesting life.
Caribbean, over to Ireland. And so I've done a few things.
Any stories?
On the way to Ireland, we got knocked over in a storm. That was exciting.
No way.
That's how you die.
Yeah. Yeah, thank God you didn't.
What are you
So I'm just going on the street and talking to people and listening to their stories.
on a TikTok?
It may be. So that's my show. It's called Talk to Me, and I just love people. So I love going and talking to people on the street and like listening to their stories. I wish we had more time to talk. So
You need to go to New York. You get some real stories.
yeah, absolutely.
I'm Bill.
Bill, very nice to meet you.
All right, Andrew.
Have a great day.
You too.
You guys closed? Time for a quick coffee?
I can do a drip coffee, yeah.
Just a drip, yep.
Small or large?
Small, please.
Naples. Anthony.
Anthony. Okay, nice to meet you. Hey, can I ask you a question?
No understand my English a little.
That's okay, okay. No worries.
Sometimes understand, sometimes no. And it's very good for communication.
Yes.
I live in United States for 24 years.
Okay.
24 years in Lancaster. Pero my English no is good.
That's okay.
It's very bad.
What do you do?
I do video production. I have my own company.
Oh my God, that
Yeah.
you need to do Natalia, my daughter, Jackie, and me. We could bring so much to Lancaster. You have no idea. I mean, I could tell you my life. I'm a great grandmother.
Congratulations.
Ava Marie is 6 months. I'm going to Puerto Rico because I have my youngest sister who's battling cancer, has spread. She doesn't want to do chemo. I am suffering. I have so much in my mind that there's so much that can be done. Like, you know, like musical type things, little stands that you could set up with a prop.
Yeah.
I always have had that in my mind. Since I came to Lancaster from California, my oldest daughter's father is German, Russian, and the mother, no, he was Polish and German, father's side, and the mother was pure German. He's another one, a millionaire in the roofing company in California, but he doesn't recognize my daughter like he does his other kids. But that's okay, because I said, you got your mom, you got your health, you got life. There's tradition here for me too in Lancaster, but Natalia is just like my mother. She was meant to. And my other daughter, she's coming on Saturday with my two little Mexican on her father. She was sure of the Marine Corps. She's coming on Saturday. I'm ready to meet Pita and Flor. Flor I know, but Pita, which is named Flor, but they call her Pita because Amor couldn't say hermanita in Spanish. They're coming on Saturday.
Oh.
And she's like, Mom, I hope it snows. And I said, Sunday we have 80% chance of snow.
Yeah.
But either way, we could go to County Park. They could do that thing, but yeah, she was in the Marines. She married I said, that's the one. I said, that's the one. They've been together. They're coming Saturday. You have no idea.
What did you want to be when you grew up, when you were a kid?
A paleontologist.
What?
Yes.
A paleontologist?
Specifically.
How about you?
Just an artist.
An artist? You say like just an artist, but I mean, that's a noble profession,
Thank you.
right?
Yeah.
So are you an artist now?
I would say so, but I find art in everything. So.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
So what do you do as a profession? Art?
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
No, it's just on the side, but also hair. So I am also a cosmetologist. So just all things art, you know?
Excellent.
Yeah,
Excellent.
pretty awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty rad.
And how about you? What do you do these days?
I just work at a warehouse. I don't do anything specific. And I never got to follow that pathway that I wanted to, but I still have a passion for climate change. So later on, I'm probably going to go into something engineering oriented with solar panels or wind energy or something of the sort.
What would be kind of like a big dream of yours?
I have an idea to retrofit current housing to modernize it to have a carbon neutral footprint, so that there's less of a strain on the local environment.
Yeah? You want to make a positive impact on the world?
Yeah.
That's a good thing. What's your name?
Isa.
Isa?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Clarice.
Clarice? Take care. Hi. Yes.
All right, what can I get for you?
Let's do that. What did you want to be when you were a kid, when you grew up?
Like a lawyer or an astronaut or something like that.
Yeah?
Yeah. What about you?
I was into cameras, movies, video,
Cool.
music. So I did music for a while, about 10 years. I led worship at my church. And then I went to school for video production, visual communications. And then I was a creative director for a little bit. And now I have my own video production company.
So kind of living what you wanted to do, or?
I think so. I think so, yeah, in a way. Yeah, for sure. How about you? What do you do?
I work at the Marriott.
Okay.
The director of events there.
Nice.
So basically, yeah, my dad was in it. My mom was in hotels, so it's kind of like living the family like trade, if you will. So,
Awesome.
yeah. My name's Chris, by the way.
I come out here on the street and talk to people.
Okay, man. Well,
So-
I'll see you around.
All right, man.
I work right over there, so
Take
if
care.
You're gonna walk around the spot. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see ya.
She's gonna be here for 1 week, and I think I'm gonna fly Philly to Puerto Rico to try and heal my sister. She just retired from the Border Patrol in Aguadilla, Puerto Rico. I have land there. I'm about to go get a surveyor and put a shipping container to start and grow everything that my grandfather do. But I'm going to Puerto Rico because I feel that she's waiting for me. She doesn't want to do chemo anymore. We had the same thing from the very beginning. I'm a 15-year survivor. She went in there for the same thing, but the tumor was too big. Now it's spread all over her body. My cousin Nydia called me Saturday with my aunt who just turned 91. Her husband works for Marc Jacobs. Could you believe that?
What?
You know, the designer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they used to give my sister purses. I'm like, these are too heavy. I don't like heavy purses. But anyways, she doesn't want to do chemo anymore. She just turned 62. I'm 64. And I said, the chemo is killing her. She's losing her voice. The tumor is bigger. Went to her breast. It's just spread. But I feel her call. But I haven't called her because I break. I can't talk. Every time I hear, I'm talking. Yeah, that's my little sister, Yolanda. It's sad, but it's like, I want to see her when she's alive. I don't want to go to Puerto Rico when she's passed.
Yeah.
What's your name again?
I'm Andrew.
Andrew. That's my son's middle name.
No way.
Yes, Marcus Andrew. He lives in Lebanon.
Oh.
Yeah, but I have her coming on Saturday. And I
You live around here?
I live in the city.
Okay.
I live in the high rises right there. The first thing I see from my window is the sun come up. It's an efficiency, but it's been nice to me. And I'm gonna do like my neighbor does. She goes to Puerto Rico. She just met a guy about a year ago. He's fixing her house in Puerto Rico. She comes here for the summer. So I'm gonna do what she does. Apartments are expensive.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
I used to clean houses. Then I was a nanny. And right now I'm not doing anything because my mind is not right. But I'm going to Puerto Rico to see my sister, hopefully in one week when Kayla goes back to Texas. Yeah, she's something else. My kids were all in the military. Kayla and Marcus, they're twins.
Okay.
They're 30 years old, both of them. And I haven't seen my son in a minute because he's got some trauma. And I don't know.
You have a very interesting
Oh my
life.
God, oh my God, I want to write a book. You have
Yeah.
from the Bronx.
Let's stay in touch, okay?
Yeah.
What did you want to be when you grew up, when you were a kid?
A lawyer.
A lawyer. So what made you want to be a lawyer, do you think?
The outfits look pretty.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
So are you a lawyer now, or what do you do?
No, I'm a secretary at Lancaster County Children and Youth.
Oh, awesome.
Yes,
And do you love what you do?
absolutely.
What is it about it that you like?
Helping people.
Helping people? Awesome. Is there any dreams or goals that you have, or that you had?
I mean, I went to seminary. I have a master's in religion.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it would have been a good preacher.
Yeah. Do you want to be a preacher someday?
Maybe.
Okay. Awesome.
I don't know.
Okay, one day at a time, right?
Day at a time.
Absolutely. I'm Andrew, by the way.
Oh, hi, I'm Aubrey.
It's nice to meet you, Aubrey.
You too.
Yep. Good luck.
With all of our dreams, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Take care.
Artist.
An artist?
Yeah.
And why did you want to be an artist?
I always had a little bit of talent, so I went to school for it.
Okay.
Just life changed some things, and here I am.
Yeah. So what happened between then and now with the art? Do you still do art?
I still do art, yep.
Okay.
Just drew a picture of my dog for my wife for her birthday on the weekend.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm Andrew.
I'm Joel.
Joel?
Yep.
It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
So obviously you're a police officer now.
Yeah.
What's that career like?
It's got its ups and downs, but overall, it's a good career.
Mm-hmm.
gives me a chance to get out and meet people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
What
help
do you-
people on their worst days.
Exactly. What do you
Is
love
this,
about?
being used somewhere, a partner?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have a show called Talk to Me,
All right.
and I started about 12 weeks ago. I turned 44, and I said, you know what? I'm not getting any younger. I've been wanting to do this for a while,
Yeah.
and I love people.
Yeah.
So I just go out on the street and talk to people and ask them about
That's
their
awesome.
story.
A lot of deeper, real conversations that could happen that don't just have to be surface level all the time, right?
Absolutely.
I wish I could have some more of those conversations with you, but when I'm in this uniform, I'm
Yeah, you're on
I'm
duty.
neutral to everything and
Absolutely.
everyone. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but no, I think what you're doing is awesome.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
Appreciate it.
My life's been all over the place, but I can't talk to you about it right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
It'd be a
Maybe
pleasure
when you're off
sometime.
duty
Yeah,
sometime.
exactly. Thanks,
All right,
Andrew.
take care, Joel.
No, I'm Taino Indian too.
Whoa.
Puerto Rico.
Okay.
And I'm Quechua from Colombia.
Okay.
I go to powwows every year. You should see the jewelry and the experience that I have.
I love
had.
your tattoos.
Yeah, thank you. That
Yeah.
was noticed. Let's keep in touch. God
Okay.
bless you.
God bless you too.
Let's put a movement.
God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you more.
Yeah. When I was little, I can't remember that I necessarily had something that I wanted to be when I grew up, but I do remember things that I enjoyed, like movies and music, and I'll talk about that in just a second because my dad had a big influence on me when it comes to that. But two quick examples that are very different from each other. A few weeks back, I recorded an episode with my neighbor Trish, and one thing I learned about her that I hadn't known is that she knew since a very young age that she wanted to be a teacher when she grew up. And I find that fascinating when people kind of know from a young age, this is what I want to be, and then they pursue that their whole life. And so she actually became a teacher, and that was her whole career. She recently retired. And then I have another friend, his name is Scott Herzog, and you can actually follow his channel. I'm going to link that here. Him and his wife, Kristen, and their family have a YouTube channel where they talk about their experience living in Portugal. But Scott has a very different story. He didn't want to necessarily be a teacher when he grew up. That happened later in life. In fact, he wanted to be, I think, a rancher, perhaps, in Montana. So very different from what actually happened. But later in life, he had an experience that led him to really want to teach English. And so that's what he did for 30 years. He just recently retired, and their family now lives in Portugal. And again, like I said, you can follow their channel. But again, two very different stories. And I mentioned that just as an example because there's not one way of being that is better than the other. In fact, life has a way of taking us on this journey of becoming who we are. And that's what it is. It's a journey. But I think the most important thing, this is what we all want, is to live a life where we get up in the morning and we're excited about what we do every single day. In other words, we're living a life that is fulfilling and meaningful. That's what we all want at the end of the day. And that's going to look different for every single person. And I find that to be fascinating. That's why I'm asking the question, when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? Sometimes there's a correlation between what you wanted to be as a kid and what you're doing now. Other times, life took a completely different path, and that's okay. Back to what I was saying earlier about my childhood, I don't think I necessarily had one thing that I wanted to be when I grew up, but I do remember I loved music, I loved movies. Those were two things I really enjoyed. Of course, I didn't know if that was going to be something I did later on in life, but I did end up being a music director for the church that I went to for about 10 years. In my young adult life, and that was definitely a formative time, and so definitely something that carried through from when I was young. Now, the other thing I enjoyed was movies, not just watching movies, but filming. My dad and I would set up the tripod and the camera, and we would do these little, we called them tricks, movie tricks. Of course, it was very basic. It would be like something appearing and disappearing, but that was fun. It's something we enjoyed doing together, something that we connected on. But it's interesting to see that later in life, I did get my associates in video production, in visual communications. And later on, I ended up doing photography and photo editing. I also worked for a marketing company where I became the creative director. And then heading into 2020, I ended up starting my own video production company, and that's what I've been doing ever since. So I do feel very fortunate to be able to do something that I love, that I'm passionate about, which is video production, telling stories through visuals, helping businesses grow through visual communications. So guys, let me know in the comments below, when you were a kid, what did you want to do when you grew up? Are you doing that now? And with that, I will see you next week.